Lamine Yamal is one of the brightest young stars in world football. But what happens when we let AI decide his career? Every season, the AI will choose whether he stays at the club or leaves, as well as making other vital decisions. Can he live up to his potential and win a Ballon d'Or? That's what we're here to find out today. As we hop in the first season, we can see that Lamine Yamal's actually got 11 goals and 15 assists in 35 games, which is an excellent return considering the fact he's 17 years old. Crazy. Being 85 rated means that he's gonna have huge potential already. He's valued at 120 million, which is cheap considering he's only 17. I reckon if he does end up being sold, Barcelona will get like over 200 million easily. We are gonna sim to the end of the season, see how he does, and then it's down to the AI to make the next decision. Right, boys, so we're at the end of the first season, and looking at Yamal, he did get 15 goals and 16 assists, so 31 goal contributions in a total of 52 games. It is insane for a 17-year-old, don't get me wrong, but he stayed at 85 rated, which is weird. I mean, Lewandowski cooked 46 goals. Rafinha got 33. But Yamal, I'm only saying yeah, just because when I joined, he already had a lot of goals and stuff. So I'm surprised he hasn't gone up more than he has. But let's see if Yamal won any trophies this year, shall we? Talk about trophies. So they've won the league, which is amazing because Barcelona haven't been that great as of recent. That's going to also help quite a lot financially because they're broke. So in our first season, Yamal has got 31 goal contributions and he's won a league title at only 17. But this is where things get serious because I forgot to mention to you guys the stipulations of the video. There is 4 stipulations that are going to be implemented throughout Lamine Yamal's career. And as he just won a trophy, I think it's a good time that we talk about the trophy clause stipulation. If Lamine Yamal wins a league title, Champions League, or Ballon d'Or, then the AI must strongly agree to giving him a new challenge. So as he's just won a league title, I'm going to let the AI know and they're going to tell us what they want us to do with Lamine Yamal next. Right, boys, I have been speaking to the AI. As you can see there, I said he's just won a cup. Should he leave now or stay another season? And his final recommendation is he stays for one more season. Right, boys, I was simming and I just couldn't give up this game, man. It's an El Clasico, Real Madrid against Barcelona. Quick one. Why are Real Madrid 8th? There's the boy. Hopefully he's going to score in this game. Here we go, boys. One of the biggest games in football. Real Madrid against Barcelona. Is Lamine Yamal going to prove to be a big player in this game? And he is against the likes of Mbappe and... I was going to say Vinicius, but we're 3 minutes in and Mbappe scored. Yamal's on the corner. Let's see if we can get an assist here. Araujo, free header, and the rebound. That was a good corner. He should have scored the header, in my opinion. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The textbook Lamine Yamal cross. Barcelona are back ahead. After simming to the end, Real Madrid did not have enough to stop Barcelona winning this game. 4-3. But that's not it. Every season, Lamine Yamal is going to be set objectives by his current club. If he completes the objectives, he gets to spin the goodwill, which could have stuff on it like +1 overall, +10 shooting, plus a playstyle. But if he fails to complete the objectives, there'll be a bad will, which will have negative things on them, such as minus overall, minus shooting, and removing playstyles. As it's his first full season, we are only going to have 2 objectives from the board. Score at least 10 goals and get at least 10 assists. And judging based off of his stats from last season, he should do this easily. Right, boys, we are in January and there is some bad news. Yamal is all the way down the list with 4 goals and 7 assists, which is pretty good, don't get me wrong, but his objectives were to get 10 goals and 10 assists from the board. And if he fails to do that, we will have to spin the bad wheel, which I wasn't expecting this early on. So let's sim to the end of the season and pray he gets the right amount of goals and assists. Boys, we are at the end of the season and there is something huge happening right now. Lamine Yamal is on 9 goals and 13 assists, meaning he would have failed this year's objectives. However, there is 1 game remaining for him to get that 1 goal, and it is none other than the Champions League final against Real Madrid. Could Lamine Yamal win the Champions League at 18 years old and put his name in the history books like some of the other legendary players in the game? Let's find out. Yamal's been very quiet this game. He keeps getting tackled. He isn't getting past the defense like he should. Is he going to be able to get that goal that he needs? He's getting chased by Rudiger, though, one of the better centre-backs in the world. He's got put. Oh my. Objective complete. That goal was insane. This guy is crazy. Half-time, 1-0 up in the Champions League final. Are Barcelona going to be able to hold on for the Champions League trophy? Yes, they are. The game finishes 1-0, and thanks to Lamine Yamal's goal, Barcelona Barcelona have won the Champions League. Lamine Yamal has completed his objective set by the board this year, which means we get to spin the goodwill. But remember, as he has now won a trophy again, the AI may force him to transfer away from this up-and-coming Barca squad. Let's spin the wheel and see how we're going to upgrade Lamine Yamal. If we're going to upgrade Lamine Yamal, we are getting... Okay, we get to add +5 to his dribbling. As you can see, his dribbling is 91 right there. Let's make it 96. Boom. He has got 96 dribbling now, which is probably the highest in the game at this point. And he's only 18 years old. We're doing really well so far. But after winning a trophy and being at the end of the season, it's time for the AI to decide what happens to Lamine Yamal next. The AI has said, since Lamine Yamal has just won the Champions League, he has reached one of the highest possible achievements at club level. His final decision is, it's the perfect moment to transfer and test Lamine Yamal's talent at a new club or a new league. Which means I now have to go into the game and list Lamine Yamal 200 million value. But what club is he going to next? Boys, we have some big news. We have 2 offers right now from Chelsea and Real Madrid. Chelsea have offered us 300 million for Yamal, and Real Madrid have offered us 154 million and Arda Güler. However, another one of the stipulations in this video is the rivalry rule. At some point in his career, the AI is going to make Lamine Yamal join a rival club. Let's see what the AI wants. Okay, boys, he has come back with this as his answer. And the final verdict is Lamine Yamal should transfer to Chelsea. Lamine Yamal is out the door from Barcelona, having just won the Champions League and scoring in the final. Is he going to be able to replicate the form that he had at Barcelona in England? Lamine Yamal has taken the number 7 shirt as well. Is it time for him to cook in the Premier League? And having joined Chelsea, Lamine Yamal has now played in La Liga as well as the Premier League, which is good because there is another stipulation in this video. The AI has to make sure that Lamine Yamal plays in at least 3 leagues before he retires. We're now up to 2, which means he only has to go to 1 more league. However, the AI can make whatever decision he wants. He could leave him in the Premier League for the rest of his career, or he could send him back to La Liga, which means we wouldn't complete that objective. And now we look at the Chelsea squad. It's a lot weaker than what Yamal played at Barcelona, but he is the 2nd highest rated in the team, behind just Cole Palmer. We're going to sim to the end of the season and see how well Yamal does. But before we do that, Yamal's objectives for the season is to score 10 goals, get 10 assists, and Chelsea actually finished 8th in the league last season in this sim, so they need to get top 4. Is he going to be able to complete it? Let's see. Okay, boys, we are in January, and somehow the top scorer right now is João Felix with 16 goals and 5 assists. Yamal is 2nd with 8 goals and 5 assists, but remember, he needs to get 10 of each of those, as well as finishing the top 4 to complete this year's objectives. Yamal is now 89 rated. However, Palmer's gone all the way up to 91. But none of this really matters because we need to see how they're doing in all of the competitions. And boy, oh boy, right now, Chelsea have improved so much. Last season, in the sim, Chelsea finished 8th, and now they're 2nd. 6 points off of 1st. This is a big change since Yamal's come in. They are still in the FA Cup. They're no longer in the Carabao Cup, but obviously that's all the competitions that they're in. Right, boys, we are coming to the end of the season. As you can see, we are joint 2nd with City, but only 3 points off the top. Man United are 1st. I mean, that's my club in real life, and I wish that was how good we were, but we're just not. And there's a huge game on right now. It's Chelsea against Man United at Stamford Bridge. Let's catch up with Yamal and see how he plays in game now. Damn, look at Yamal, 90 rated. He's almost the same level as Palmer. That is an incredible attack, but the rest of the team is kind of mid. Like, the defense is horrible. I'm surprised that they're actually 2nd. Valverde is in, and he scored. Yamal's found Jackson, who's giving it back to Yamal, who's gone past the defender, and he's put it in the top corner. Lamine Yamal is here. Yamal's linking up with Jackson. He finds Cole Palmer. Can Cole Palmer finish it? He can! That's with a goal and an assist for Yamal. Linking up nicely. Wow. Oh, Manchester United played the ball nicely, and wow. Denzel Dumfries has put them back on level terms. Oh my god, Yamal is in. He's through. Is this the winner? Penalty ref. Wait. Jackson! Let's go! That's an assist for Yamal as well. And they've done it. They are now joint on points in 1st position in the league. Right, boys, we are at the end of the season. Let's have a look at Yamal's stats and see if he has completed the 10 goals, 10 assists. And look at that. He's got 14 goals and 14 assists for Chelsea this season, which is unbelievable. But remember the other objective he was set by the Chelsea board. It was to get Chelsea back into the top 4. Let's see if they've managed to keep up that run of form. Oh my lord. Look how close all of that was. We've got top 4 secured, so all objectives objectives complete for Yamal this season, which means we get to spin the goodwill. However, did they win any other trophies? No. They won no other trophies. Let's spin the goodwill and see what we get to improve of Mr. Lamine Yamal. I really want to get like the overall ones to turn him up to like a really high rating. Keep going. Oh, I mean, we already upgraded his dribbling by 5, but now we get to upgrade his passing by 10. His passing is 85. It's now going to become 95. This is insane. We have a 94 rated 19-year-old who plays for Chelsea. Lamine Yamal is one of the best players in the world at this point, but it's down to the AI to choose his next steps. The AI has activated his rival move stipulation, which means Lamine Yamal is now going to transfer to Fulham. Lamine Yamal has already won 1 Champions League, 2 league titles, a domestic cup, and he is 94 rated at 19 years old. This guy is insane, but remember, his ultimate goal is to win a Ballon d'Or. With all of this moving around and all of these different stipulations, it's going to be very difficult for him to do so. Right, boys, we are in season 4 with Lamine Yamal. He is now 20 years old and 95 rated. This is insane. However, being that high rated doesn't matter because the rest of his teammates are very bad. The next highest rated is 84, and after that it is 81, and it's just downhill from there. Look at the striker. Now, this season is going to be one of the hardest seasons of all because the Fulham board are not taking it easy. They have signed Lamine Yamal for a reason. He needs to get them top 6 and score 20 goals and get at least 10 assists. That's a big ask for a 20-year-old player. But if Yamal wants to go down in the history books as one of the best players of all time, he needs to do these things. We are at the end of the season, and this is a huge moment for Lamine Yamal because Fulham were dead last in the league. If he gets relegated, the AI might make him stay at Fulham for the rest of his career. Let's hope that they got out of the relegation zone. Okay, so City won the league, West Ham. Wow, Chelsea finished 9th. Okay, why am I not seeing full? Oh my god, no. Oh my god. Lamine Yamal has gone from winning the Champions League to being in the Championship, but it is down to the AI whether he leaves or not. Let's look at how many goals and assists he got. Yamal slowed down a bit and got 11 goals and 7 assists, which means every objective that he was set by the board this year, he has failed. We now have to spin the bad will and put Lamine Yamal in the Championship. What are we going to be doing to Lamine Yamal? Please don't be really bad. Please. Oh my god, no. Okay, all right. That's not the end of the world. We now have to take his weak foot from 3-star all the way down to 2-star. As you can see there, he has got 4-star skill and 3-star weak foot. Now he has 2-star weak foot. So if it goes on his right foot, we're in trouble. But the AI could save us and transfer him. Let's see what he wants to do. Giving us a few reasons to stay. However, he's also given us a few reasons to leave. And ultimately, he has said that we should request a transfer. That means Yamal is not going to be playing in the Championship. But what club is Yamal going to next? Comment down below what club you think he's going to. Right, boys, we have a huge offer here from Arsenal. I already rejected one from Chelsea because I don't want him going back to Chelsea, but Arsenal have come in for Yamal. Now we're going to ask the AI whether or not it wants him to go to Arsenal or if he should hold out for a different transfer. He wants us to accept Arsenal's transfer and send Yamal back to the Premier League straight away. Oh my god, some big news. Yamal himself has rejected the move to Arsenal. He's just completely ignoring the AI. He's got his own brain apparently. So now we must wait for another offer to come in the door. Oh boy, it's PSG. Is he about to do Neymar and go to PSG to become the main man? Yamal denied Arsenal. However, PSG have now asked to sign him. Here we go. It says we should accept the offer. We have accepted it. Yamal is on his way to PSG. At 22 years old and 96 rated, PSG have just got their hands on one of the best players in the world. However, when we look at this squad, they're severely lacking a striker. Kolo Muani is there, but he hasn't really leveled up like the rest of the team. Dembele's 88, Kvaratskhelia is 92, Vitinha's 90, Mendes 86, Hakimi 90. This is an extremely high rated team. If you look at Dembele, he can actually play striker, so we could just do this and put Yamal here. But there is another stipulation in this video, and that is the position swap stimulation. So we can ask the AI if from going forward Yamal can change to a different position. Let's see if he wants to activate that at this current time. So I've told him that PSG are lacking a striker and he can activate the position swap stipulation if he would like to. Let's see what he says. Okay, he wants to use his stipulation and swap Yamal to a striker. So now he is a striker. However, there is a problem. He has gone down by 3 ratings after that position change because his stats was more suited as a winger. And now we put him up front. He's only 93 rated. And it looks like PSG have a super team on their hands, which means this season, the objectives being set by the board are the hardest they've ever been. Now being a striker, Yamal has to score 25 goals in all competitions. But PSG still want him to play, mate. He still has to get 10 assists. But the ultimate objective set by the board this season is that he wins the Champions League. Is Yamal about to be the main man of PSG and take them to a trophy that they've never won? Let's sim to January and see how he's doing in the season. Right, boys, we have made it to January and already things are not looking great. We're not even first in the league and people call this the Farmers League, so we should be way ahead. We haven't lost the game, to be fair, but we've drawn 8. 29 points. We're 3 points behind. What about the rest of the competitions? We're still in the Coupe de France. How are we doing in the Champions League, though? That is the question. Okay, we are doing well. 3rd in the playoff spots, and we've only lost 1 game. Kvaratskhelia is killing it. 16 goals, 4 assists. Vitinha from midfield has got 9 goals and 5 assists. So is João Neves. What has happened to Yamal? He does have 6 goals and 8 assists. He only needs to assist 2 more goals to complete that objective. However, I don't know if that's going to be possible. But with all that said, let's sim. Right, boys, we have simmed on a bit more, but I've stopped here for a specific reason. Let's just catch up with how well Lamine Yamal has adapted to that striker position. Obviously, in January, he wasn't doing that great. He's actually ahead of Kvaratskhelia now with 31 goals and 14 assists. But we have a huge game here against none other than Lamine Yamal's first club, Barcelona. We're going to play this game and see if he's able to defeat his old team to get to the final of the Champions League and give PSG a shot at winning that trophy. Oh my God, the play. Donnarumma save us again. Kvaratskhelia on the ball. 92 rated he is. Finds Yamal, who turns the defender, but he stops him. Flipping. Oh, half time and nothing has happened. Oh my God, he's still going. What a goal from Lamine Yamal. Yamal with a lovely piece of skill on his right foot again, and he's done it. That's 2. Yamal is on fire. Is that enough to put us through in the semi-finals? Of course, we still have to go to the Camp Nou. That's going to be a challenge. This is the first time that Lamine Yamal has been back at the Camp Nou since leaving. Let's see how he plays. Okay, boys, this guy is unbelievable at this point. As a striker, as a winger, he has been the best player in the world. Oh my God, he's going to call game here, isn't he? Oh my God, he's getting caught, though. He's getting caught by Koundé. Oh, and he can't get a shot, but that's a penalty, surely. After beating his old club in the semi-finals, Lamine Yamal and PSG are now having to play Manchester City. But before that, let's have a look at how the season is ending for Yamal. It's been an incredible season for Yamal. 37 goals and 16 assists. Wow. Let's see how many trophies PSG have won this season. In the league, they won it easily, only losing 2 games. They also won the Coupe de France. So after winning 2 trophies already this season, Yamal has a huge chance here to pick up a treble, including a Champions League trophy. However, there is a problem. There is a red card on Zaire-Emery and Barcola's injured and Dembele's at 86 rated. This game may be a lot more difficult than I thought. Subscribe if you think Yamal is going to win this game. Our centre-backs are not good enough to keep up with Haaland at this point. And he's in the box again. Please no. Yamal is hungry for this win. You can see it. And he's gone past the defenders like he's not even there. What a cross and a goal. Oh my God. That was unbelievable. Oh my God. Even better. Oh, and they've got there. I'm not quick enough to keep up with Haaland. Come back, Haaland. Oh my God. Get there. What a block. Half time. This Champions League final is insane. Haaland's got it. It's found Camavinga, who's got the ball back on the edge of the box. And he's fired it in. That is the worst possible start to the second half. The ball's been played up to Yamal, who takes a lovely first touch. And he fires it from distance. And that is why he deserves the Ballon d'Or. Oh my God, look at the dribbling. Penalty. He's won a penalty. Yes. They can't stop him. Let's see if he can bury it. And he's penalty. Just give him the Ballon d'Or now. He deserves it. Tackle him. No, not. Oh God. It's going to extra time. Shot. Oh my God, that would have been another assist as well. This can't go to penalties. No, please. No. What a save. But the rebound is there. We've blocked it. Oh, I'm going to have a heart attack. We are going to penalties because... Oh my God. Why is this guy in so much space? No, my God, the ref's blown. It's a penalty shootout to end the game. Bury it, Vitinha. Come on. All right, first penalty is in. Camavinga did score a goal against us. And he's gone down the middle. Dembele, which foot do you rather shoot with? He's going with left this time. What a penalty. Pedro Porro's got a good strike of the ball. And he's put it in the back of the net. You don't think we can get the goalkeeper with the same thing twice, right? We can! 2 Panukas in 1 game. Who is this guy? You're not scoring. He scored again. They keep going the same way. Come on, Hakimi. Captain of the team. You can't miss. Lovely. Whoever misses first, it is going to be game. Oh my God, Foden. 1 penalty left. Can't miss this. Come on, Neves. Bury this. No way. No, not like this. Please, no. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Manchester City, Champions League winners. Having failed to win this trophy, Yamal will now also have to spin the bad wheel. Right, boys, here is our bad wheel spin. Obviously, we was unable to complete all the objectives, even having scored a hat-trick in the Champions League fight. Oh my God, no, 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 no. That means I can now not do anything for the next 3 seasons. There's no objectives, there's no wheel spins, and I can't make any signings. I can't do anything. Right, boys, we are here 3 years later. Lamine Yamal, 26 years old, 95 rated. But as you can see there, he has been transfer listed. PSG want to get rid of him. I don't know the reason. Maybe they're low on funds or something. Okay, this is literally just the first team. They're barely 79 rated. There is no bench. There's no nothing. However, we are at the start of a new season. And I want to ask my friend, Mr. ChatGPT, what he would like to do with Yamal right now. So he said he wants him to request a transfer and leave PSG with immediate effect. Let's see what clubs come in for Mr. Lamine Yamal. Oh my Lord. Okay, he could choose Arsenal or he could choose Man City. I know who I would choose, but let's see what he says. He has chosen Manchester City. And after Pep Guardiola sat down with Lamine Yamal and told him he could make him the next Messi, Lamine Yamal was excited because he was joining a Manchester City side that was incredible. But I forgot how far in the future we were, and this team is questionable. There's a 71 rated centre mid, 76 rated winger, Marmoush up front, no sign of Haaland, and the bench is, well, Phillips is still here. That's how bad it is. However, Yamal is here now, and he's 95 rated. He is going to play up front, of course, because he is a striker. But the rest of the team around him is terrible. So we're going to see him to the end of the season. But the board has set us some objectives. Now, Man City's board has been lenient with him, and they've given him just these 2 objectives: to score 25 goals and win the Premier League. If he manages to do that, they will spend money on this squad, with the AI's help, of course. And after joining a much worse Man City team, Lamine Yamal has somehow carried them to the Premier League title in his first season with them, which was, of course, one of the objectives. But there's another big game coming up, and that is the Champions League final against Real Madrid nonetheless. Can Lamine Yamal lift a Champions League trophy with Manchester City? Oh my God, look at the skill. Oh, what a challenge. Our midfield is really weak. Oh, and Mbappe's in, but we've made a save. 45 minutes in. It just looks like they're going to win this. Bellingham has just run the whole length of the pitch, and he's found Vinicius. And Vinicius has put it in the top corner. Oh my God. Vinny's crazy. Vinny's in for a hat-trick. Oh my God, Vinny's got 4. Right. Let's hope Yamal has over 25 goals. Oh my word. What? Okay. Before we get into Yamal, this guy is 32 years old and 73 rated, and he scored 31 goals. Who is that? However, Yamal does have 44 goals and 22 assists. That means he has 66 goal contributions in 56 games. Haaland who? Both objectives were complete. The board will back us in the transfer window, which means we get a good wheel spin as well. So after completing those objectives, how much are we going to get to upgrade Mr. Yamal? Please give me something good. Okay, I don't really see the point of this because Yamal now has 94 shooting, which means if I give him 5 more, he's going to have 99 shooting. After upgrading his shooting to 99, he is now 97 rated. But we're not done there. I have said to the AI, Yamal had an okay season with Manchester City, losing in the final. However, the board has promised to back him in the transfer window, and we are in need of a left wing, a right wing, and a centre mid. Who should we sign to help him? Let's see what he says. Okay, so we have to get Endrick, Esteval, Willian, and Garvey. That's about to take this team to another level. And after listening to the AI, Manchester City and Pep Guardiola went out and signed 3 superstars. And after signing those players, this team is crazy. But of course, before we can sim to the end of the season, the board has set some big objectives this year because they backed him out so much. He must get at least 40 goal contributions. He must win the Premier League once again, and he must win the Champions League. Now, if Yamal manages to complete all of those objectives, I think think the Ballon d'Or is his. And at 27 years old, it's about time. After losing the Champions League final, Yamal was more determined than ever. And with the backing of the Manchester City board, they were in a great position to dominate this season. And that's exactly what they did, winning the Carabao Cup, the FA Cup, and the Premier League. It was all going well until, oh my god, we're playing against Real Madrid in the final again. They killed us last time round, with Vinicius Jr. scoring 4 goals against us. But Yamal is determined that never happens ever again. And with the season he's having, boys, look at how many goal contributions he got. 49 goals and 24 assists. He knows this may be his best shot at a Ballon d'Or ever. Yamal, fire it in. Yes, go! What a start to the game. With Travella. Oh, what a save. Oh, my lord. Half time. We are 1-0 up in the final. Oh, my god. Great save, goalkeeper. That was a huge chance. Look at the passion. Oh, my god. Travella it. Oh, my god. Vinny on the ball. He's Travellaed it in, but we've got it out again. I can't believe it. ChatGPT has built a super team. The signings he suggested has taken Yamal's team to the next level, and Manchester City are Champions League winners, which means Yamal has had the best season he's ever had. Over 60 goal contributions, a goal to win the Champions League. He won every other trophy possible. He did the quadruple. There is no way he doesn't win the Ballon d'Or. We are at the end of October, start of November times, just before the Ballon d'Or ceremony, and we're checking in with the players. Lamine Yamal has 19 games, 22 goals, but not just that, he's 28 years old, 99 rated. If he doesn't win this Ballon d'Or, I'll be in shock. But I just got a message from the AI, and he said it's time to make my way to the Ballon d'Or ceremony. So let's go. Oh my god, boys, we are here. There is Figo, there is Beckham. There he is in a suit with Ardigul and Endrick next to him. Let's go! What a W! 10 years after starting the career in Barcelona, the AI has made every single decision along the way, and now he has finally won the Ballon d'Or, having won the quadruple last season with over 60 goal contributions. He has done it thanks to the AI. Do you think his career is going to pan out in a similar way, or do you think he's going to win more Ballon d'Ors by this point? If you enjoyed this video, make sure that you click here, because I let AI take over AC Milan.